Let's face it guys, for a long time now, bootlegs have been trash. But with the originals being $100+ a piece, we didn't have that many options.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
That is until now. And by now I mean this past year. Anyway, CT Toys is a bootleg company that specializes in quality. Well, quality as far as $25 can take you. But that's pretty damn far to be honest. You see, one of the biggest issues bootlegs have are with head sculpts. And usually, that's the deal breaker for me. But this is one of CT Toys' specialties. Their head sculpts are amazing for bootleg standards. I would even argue they're better than Marvel Legends, or at the very least on the same standard. Now, of course, they're not as good as the originals, but they were never meant to be. They're meant to be an affordable alternative for people that either don't have or don't want to spend $100+ on figures.
If you broke, then just say that. Just say that.
Now I know there's a lot of figure elitists out there that look down on people that have bootlegs in their collection, and to them I say,
we do not care.
I buy the originals of the figures I really want, like Peter B for example. I have 2 mafex Peter Bs, 1 Sentinel, and I'm definitely gonna get the SHF one that's coming out. But if it's a character I don't like that much, like Noir or Miles, I'd rather spend $25 for a good bootleg. The next big deal breaker is the articulation. Is it loose? Is it stiff? Wait, we are talking about figures, right? Anyway, now apart from head sculpts, this is another department bootlegs fail in. Most can't even stand upright on their own, let alone stay in a pose. But you don't have to worry about that with CT Toys bootlegs. Now, of course, there are some caveats. A knee joint might be a little loose or a set of hands too tight, but that's nothing major, especially when comparing to other figures in the same price bracket. By the way, I'm coming out with a video on how to fix those minor issues. Anyway, the next point of contention is the paint. I'm no Picasso, but I know I can paint something better than this.
You guys do this shit to me.
The paint job on CT Toys wins by a mile, especially when compared to other bootlegs. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, man, this guy is a D1 bootleg glazer. And well, I am. But that doesn't mean there are no downsides to these figures. The biggest one being, it can give you cancer.
Cancer.
What's that?
Cancer. Cancer.
Or at least we thought. You see, when you go to the product page of these figures, there's a DEHP warning. Okay, so what the hell is DEHP? And why is there a warning on this for this toy? Basically, it's a chemical that makes plastics more flexible. And it's in everything.
The label exists because of Prop 65, which California voters approved back in 1986. It says that if a product has any chemical that might cause cancer, that warning label has to go on it. But it's not like California tested each product to see if it's actually dangerous. If there's even a tiny amount of any of the listed chemicals in the product, a warning is required by law. Not only that, if a listed chemical could be created by using the product, a warning is required. For instance, there's a chemical on the list that forms naturally when you cook certain vegetables at high heat, like in an air fryer. So even if that chemical isn't in the air fryer itself, the fryer still needs a label. We can verify, no, a Prop 65 warning label does not mean a product has been shown to cause cancer. It only means it contains or creates some amount of a chemical that could cause cancer.
That being said, if you have a dog that you know likes to chew your toys, or a baby sibling that messes with your stuff, you should probably keep this in a case or somewhere where they can't reach it. And just to put your mind at ease a little more, someone asked the official CT Toys Twitter account if their toys cause cancer because of the warning, and they said no, that they use the regular plastic everybody else uses. The next issue people had was lead in the paint that they use for the figures, but that was also debunked. In fact, a figure YouTuber got a home lead test kit and tested it, and it came back negative.
But I decided to do the lead test on the CT Toys Spider-Man and show what I've got. So this is the test that I'm using, and we're just gonna hold it down and let it turn yellows. Now we're gonna grab this bad boy right here, and we're gonna start swabbing. So we're gonna swab it. Swab it. Okay, there's nothing on this bad boy. Here is a comparison for what a control looks like. This is what a positive looks like right here. This is what a negative looks like. So this guy's good to go.
So as you can see, this is about as dangerous as a water bottle.
Avengers!
Symbol.
We all know plastics are bad. Obviously, we're not going around eating them. At least, most of us aren't. So in conclusion, I'm still gonna be buying CT toys and reviewing them for you, of course. But if you find another reason to hate on them, or something most of us don't know, please put down in the comments and let me know. And if you do, or you don't like CT toys, let me know in the comments. Tell me why. I will be reading every single comment. And until next time, God bless you, and I'll smell you later, nerds.
Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us